So, Dolphins, high power offense last year, added a defensive guy, Ramsey. We want to know, not are they contenders? Where do you rank them in the AFC? So, me, right, I'm going to kick this one off too. Last year, I had them going into the season as a third best team in the AFC. I had Chiefs, Ravens, Dolphins. So obviously this year they at least three, right? With a healthy Tua, I think they could be the second best team in the AFC. I really think that, and it's because I'm not even about to talk about the offense a lot. We know what they got offensively, and I like that Mike White pickup because we are unsure about Tua's situation. They made it to the playoffs with Tua's injury, so Mike White is a decent quarterback who can maintain, who would tread water while Tua's out potentially. So, but last year I told me and JMO talked about this. I think I said it on the show. The Dolphins have key pieces defensively, but for some reason, I don't know why they're not a top defense in the NFL. That's how I felt about the Dolphins and the Ravens. But the second half of the season, the Ravens kind of picked it up, especially when Roquan came over. So adding Jalen Ramsey, what they already had with Vic Fangio, that's going to be awesome, man. You got Mike McDaniel calling the shots offensively, and you got him calling the. I mean, the Dolphins going to be a record with as long as they're healthy. So I would say they'll be second best behind the Chiefs.
That's gonna be tough because you said the healthy word. You know that quarterback it is. We got some of your done sons out there. We got some doctors that talked about it. But look, let's talk about the defense for right now. Like the Dolphins, they did everything that you wanted. They brought the action back to South Beach. No disrespect to the Miami Heat, but they brought the action back to South Beach, man. They got Xavier Howard with Jalen Ramsey. Like, come on, that secondary just boasted up, and also the defense showed a little bit last season with getting Bradley Chubb. Yep, Bradley Chubb right there. Then they just if they go get them another defensive tackle, something like that. But where do I rank them? You got to put them number 2 right now. Right now, you got to put them. You got the Chiefs because they just won the Super Bowl. Because they just won the Super Bowl, we don't know. Miami may overtake them if Tua can stay healthy. Because right now, you got the offensive firepower with the defensive firepower, and who else is in their division? Yeah, anybody want to take a? You want to take a stab at that? Like who?
Josh Allen.
Okay, continue. So and then the Jets, they might get Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron, why would you want to go to this division all of a sudden when all of the firepowers just went to this division? I know the Patriots right now, and some of the Patriot fans are like, "What are we doing?" They're probably trying to get Tom Brady back as we speak. But for my ranking right now, I'm gonna take them at number 2, and I'm gonna stand on it. And if something changes, then y'all can come back and clip this up and put it in the chat. But I'm going with the Dolphins at number 2 in the AFC.
What about your Bengals?
They number 3.
Oh man, wow. All right, go ahead, David.
I'm actually shocked that you said number 3. I'm really shocked you said number 3. I got Bengals number 2 right now. I got Chiefs 1, Bengals 2nd, and then I got the Dolphins right after that. I'm giving them a slight edge over the Bills. The Bills can still take over because it's the Bills. The Bills have been good the last few seasons, so that's going to be a tough division right there. With them two alone. The Patriots, who knows what happens now because Mac Jones now has an offensive coordinator now. He don't got to worry about the dude that has never called offensive plays again. He don't got to worry about that. And he played good his rookie year. It wasn't great, but it was okay. He led them to the playoffs. And then the Jets. I mean, more than likely, Zach Wilson shouldn't be starting. If Zach Wilson started, then I mean, you out of luck. But if Aaron Rodgers is over there, you got him with Garrett Wilson. Probably got a good enough chance. Jets defense is definitely nothing to play with. So you got that right there. But the Dolphins made all the moves that you needed to make. As long as Tua is healthy, I see them as the best team in that division. To me, he already got him Tyreek Hill last year. He has a really good tight end with Mike Gesicki. I just hope they use him more. If they're able to use him more, then that's gonna be good. You got Jalen Waddle, like you already mentioned. He got Bradley Chubb back there, Xavier Howard, Jalen Ramsey. They got all the pieces they need back there in the defense. All they need is the defense that actually be able to use those players the right way. And Vic Fangio has a defense that will allow you to do that. He did that in San Francisco. Now I'm not going to say that it's only because he was in San Francisco. He did that as well when he was the head coach in Denver. So the defense was always good. You bring that to Miami because they already had a really good offense. They already had a good offense. Now you just show up that defense. They could definitely challenge anybody in the AFC. So right now I have the Dolphins at third. And the only reason why we're not picking the Ravens right now, we don't know what's going on with Lamar.
Exactly. I can't believe he said that. Like, come on, Carl.
We're not picking the Ravens right now because y'all have not even signed Lamar yet, nor have y'all given him any weapons to help him out. So right now, I'm going with the Dolphins third.
Kevo,
You on mute.
My man, love the mute button.
no, it's good.
My bad. I'm gonna start off with this, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing everybody number one team is the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start right here first. Just because you win the Super Bowl, I'm the best team in the NFL. I'm gonna leave it at alone. So with that,
He's trying to start a fight.
So with that said, as of today, right now, which is you erase everything that happened last. I got Miami as the number 2 team. Number 1 still is the Bills. Like I said. But listen, but listen, bro, you want. I got Miami number 2, right? That's with Tua healthy. If Tua is healthy and everything is going, of course, that could be turned into number 1 real quick. Main reason, well, for one, the offense is loaded. All y'all missing is a running back.
But
a decent. And then you got Vic Fangio, my bad, as the defensive coordinator. Excuse my language. But now you got coordinator, so he got a loaded secondary basically. So with that type of defense that he run, you got a loaded secondary with guys who got endless coverage in the back end because they don't blitz at all. For real, he probably blitz like 10% of the time, 8% of the time, if that. So it's about getting the rush with the front foot. So the D line is gonna have to get there. But Miami showed that they got a pretty decent D line. So I can see the defense holding up instead of them doing that all out blitz. I know y'all tired of saying that zero blitz y'all been doing for the past years. I know you're tired of saying that. So that's over with. It's gonna be a complete 360 change. So with that said, I mean, Tua stay healthy, like I said, with the short passes and stuff like that. Miami, the sky's the limit to be honest. Right now, y'all ain't got that many draft picks, but y'all making all y'all moves in the off season. You said, well, like I said, I still think the Bills is still the number 1 team until somebody prove it otherwise.
J-Mo, take it away because Kev is smoking right now.
First off,
no, we're gonna let J-Mo go, then we'll go back.
No way you can have the Bills, like whatever criteria you're using, like there's no way you can have them higher than the Chiefs or us. Like it's either we number 1 or the Chiefs number 1, according to your criteria. Because it sounds like you're trying to base it off the whole team when like Josh Allen is known to not perform when it counts. So he should take I don't have time to explain it. Look.
Right now it's all about paper. It's all about your roster, what you got.
Exactly. So if that's the case, we number 1. Bills should be 2.
How?
What?
If that's the case, if you're going on paper, we should be number 1.
But the thing about the difference between y'all and the Bills is we seen what they have on the field.
Yeah, we seen them choke.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, exactly. So look, now
we got
I'm about to get heated.
I know, right?
I think that I was really expecting most of y'all to have like the Bengals number 2 or whatever. But I'm not mad at y'all, putting the Dolphins number 2. Like first off, with the Jalen Ramsey trade, I think we are getting the best. We're gonna get the best version of Jalen Ramsey. Like 3 years in a row or 2 years in a row, All Pro or whatever, and then he coming off a bad year. And it's not like he had a bad year and sold his team out. Like the whole team had a bad year, which is a bad year for the Rams. So I think that I watched the interview, said that this is where he wanted to come. And, when a player's playing for a team that he wants to play for, you get the best version of him. Like this is where he wants to be mentally, physically, or whatever you want to say. And he's going to be alongside another physical number 1 shutdown corner who's led the league in picks twice. And I want to show some love to Javon Holland. My man Javon Holland, the safety, he is nice. You know what I'm saying? He play hard. He be hitting. He could cover. Like, he's the leader of our defense. So I think that we'll be able to create errors in our defense without having to get to the quarterback all the time. It's like when we don't get to the quarterback immediately, like, our defense is terrible. Like, people be throwing all over us. Like, those games where they be like Josh Allen looking bad 3 games in a row, and then he had that bounce back game, it'd be against us. Like, that's the kind of secondary we be having sometimes. So I think the defense is gonna take a huge leap. Like, we created some turnovers last year, but we didn't do really good as far as like consistency and stopping offenses and holding them to a less amount of yards. But our defense is gonna take a huge leap. Fangio, I think he's been like a top 10 defense, maybe like 10 times in his career. 2 or 3 times he's been top 3 defense. So I don't think, it's not like our defense was terrible or in the first place, but it's no we can't go anywhere but up. So I think we're gonna get the best version of Jalen Ramsey. He got something to prove, and this is where he want to be. So I would have us second too. Forget them Bengals.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. So the reason why I didn't put the Bengals second is because they still got some off-season moves that they want to make, and I'm thinking they're getting rid of T. Higgins. So if you remove T. Higgins from that,
and he came out. No, he came out. Base gone, and he came.
They already said. Yeah, they already said that they're not treating him. He's staying.
We've heard that before, and then the player be out of here overnight. So look, until it's locked in, that's why I didn't pick them, because if you remove him from that trio, I don't know. It might be a little shaky. So, and I like the way
Tyler Boyd, even that's the case. But
yeah, but it's better when you, for some reason, they perform better when it's 3 of them there. But and as far as the defense, like the Dolphins' defense has beefed up more, than what the Bengals have. Because I don't trust Eli Apple. I don't care what you say in the comments, Carl. I still don't trust Eli Apple.
So
I just want to say this.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. All right. So I want to address number 1 team, the Bills, right? There's no way we could put anybody but the Chiefs right now. Number 1, they are the Super Bowl champions. Number 1, they got the MVP. Number 1, they got the best player in football. Number 2, they got the best play caller, and you know that, Kev, in football. And you talking on paper, the Chiefs still are good. And they offensive line, they lost the offensive lineman and then turned around and they got another one. So, like, the Chiefs, there's no way anybody should be ahead of them right now after what they proved last year. So, and the Bengals, they lost a key linebacker in all seasons now. So, don't forget about that, too. So, I got the Chiefs number 1 by far. Like, they're number 1 until proven guilty. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.